Coach, 2-0 win tonight over SIUE. From view in the press box, it felt like one of the more complete, as good a win as you guys have had this year. Where does that one rank for you?
This season, this was one of our best performances for sure. SIUE is a really, really good team. And I thought we were basically in control from whistle to whistle. I thought, we shut down a really potent attack that they have. I thought we moved the ball well. I thought we created chances. We were good on set pieces. We were tough, and then we were able to close out the game, which has been a bit of a struggle for us recently. So it was a good performance for sure.
Senior night here. Both goals came from seniors, and both assists were another senior in Tate Robertson. But just, as a group, what have those guys meant to you throughout their careers? And then, obviously, what have they meant a lot tonight, I would say.
Ebby was new to us last year, but the other three have been here for a long time and been on the field for a long time. Started contributing early in their careers and just steadily got better and better. And tonight they were huge. Actually, I'll say this season they're huge. At one point, this team was 1-5, and easy to lose faith in the process and faith in what we're doing. But those guys were great leaders. They're great players. They're great warriors, and they kept their team together and they kept leading from out front. And next thing you know, we're in a good position. Finished second in the MAC and feeling really good about where we're playing right now.
And Ebby's goal came with just 13 seconds left in the half. And obviously you want to jump on top and score first, but how big is it to get a goal at that point in the game?
I guess they say it's always good to score at that point. I kind of think I'll take a goal at any point. Of course, it's good to go into the locker room like that. But with this team, and interestingly enough, we've gone into the locker room with a lot of leads at halftime, and too often they vanquished. So it was kind of an unnervy halftime. We're happy that we have the goal, but it's about another 45 minutes, and kind of challenged them, and they challenged each other, and the second half was really, really good.
Yeah, then your second goal came early in that second half from Peter, and as we know, he's been a very solid player his whole time here, had a lot of assists, but that was actually his first collegiate goal tonight. Just what did that goal mean? Now all of a sudden, 40 minutes left, you're up 2, and obviously the game's not over, but a 2-goal lead's much different than a 1-goal lead.
Much different. Still have a big challenge, a lot of clock to get through, and I think the guys did a good job of celebrating that goal and then getting back to the task at hand, which is put pressure on the ball and moving the ball and really looking for that third goal. And
I would never claim to be a coach or judge any other coaches, but
here it comes.
But here, do you think maybe Peter should we have he's played up top tonight, had a nice goal, was very dangerous. No, I'm just obviously I think he's solid, and that all over the field, but what were the thought process on putting him in that spot for tonight?
We've experimented with that for the last few games. Actually, he's seen some minutes there. Tonight he got to start there because we were missing another player due to injury. He's pretty magic on the sideline, on the flank. He can beat his guy pretty much at will, and in training he's been absolutely killing it, beating his guy, but also then scoring goals. So we're glad that showed up tonight in a really important game, and a really important game for him as a senior. Really happy for him.
And then last thing I would ask about, Anthony in the back wasn't called upon for a lot. He broke up some crosses and things. Wasn't really called upon for a lot of shots, to make a lot of saves, but they had a very dangerous shot late in the game. It looked like it maybe went through traffic, and he came up big. Just how tough is it, for that late in the game? You haven't really seen a lot of work to make a play like that.
Yeah, it's the toughest thing for keepers. They can get in a rhythm, and then they're saving everything. But when they haven't had to do a lot and then have to come up with something big, that's the sign of a real professional there. And I thought he also did a really good job just managing the box and managing the back line and distribution and all those little bits and pieces that his game has really progressed this season as well.
All right, sir. Congrats on the win tonight. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks.